A few days ago, I made you guys vote for my next video on Instagram. It seems that most of you are either masochists or sadists because on this episode of Quick Review, we'll be covering an anime from last season. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. Without further ado, let's begin. The last episode of Ijira Naide Nagatoro-san just aired a few days ago on the 27th of July. With a total of 12 episodes, Nagatoro-san belongs to the seasonal anime of spring 2021, and it was handled by Telecom Animation Film Studio. Of course, the original source of the anime is an ongoing manga by the author 774 House. Now, 774 used to be a doujin artist, and if you do a bit of research, you'll probably find his previous works highly questionable and disturbing.
It's time to stop!
So, what is Nagatoro-san all about? On first glance, this series seems very cruel, masochistic, and sadistic. Hayase Nagatoro, a first-year student who likes to pull harmful pranks on his senpai, Naoto Hachioji. On the one hand, Nagatoro is really playful, smug, and sociable, and on the other hand, Naoto is a loner and a coward. In the first few episodes, I found Nagatoro's pranks to be really mean and awful, as she made Naoto cry twice by humiliating him. As for Naoto, he resembles the generic weak rom-com main male character who's too afraid to speak up to a girl, and blushes constantly. I'm eyeballing on you, Kazuya. However, despite these unpleasant first impressions, I was glad to know that I was wrong. One thing for sure is that there is some character development within the characters. As the episodes went by, the pranks become less cruel and harmful. I think we should not take Nagatoro's antics too seriously and be easily offended. On the contrary, I think we should see this as part of their character development. Anyway, I highly recommend that you read the Nagatoro manga. You can skip over to chapter 47 to pick up where the anime left off. Furthermore, I appreciate how courageous and brave Naoto has become as the chapter goes by. The same for Nagatoro, who becomes more soft and sweet. I love it when Nagatoro's smugness and pranks backfire, revealing a glimpse of her true feelings for Naoto. I also like it when Nagatoro gives this demonic cat face when other girls get close to Naoto. I find her reactions really funny. To further prove that Nagatoro-san is not a masochistic but a wholesome series, you should read the latest chapters of the manga. You will find Nagatoro cheering for Naoto on his judo match, and vice versa. As for the other characters, we have Nagatoro's friends, Yoshi, Makigamo, and Sakura. Yoshi is that dumb girl with deteriorating vocabulary, but her annoying character is what makes her really funny. The same goes for Maki, too, despite her mean demeanor. As for Sakura, she's sus. In the last episodes, we were introduced to the club president, Sana Tsunomiya. Sana is a very stern person, but she is highly passionate when it comes to fine arts, to the point where she loves to model herself nude. Her paintings deserve to be on the Louvre alongside Da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Although not in the anime, her younger cousin Tsunomiya appeared in the latest chapters of the manga. I have to say, I really love this character. She is quite similar to Sana, especially being a nudist enthusiast. Just like her cousin, Tsunomiya is quite supportive of Naoto's relationship with Nagatoro. I also love the trolling she does just to mess around with Nagatoro. What a cheeky little brat. I also like her character design. I think it's really cute. The last two characters in the manga is Orihara, Nagatoro's judo rival, and Nagatoro's older sister. These two have very little screen time, so I will not make a lot of comments on them. However, since the manga is still ongoing, I hope to see more of them in the future. The opening song is called Easy Love. Incidentally, it is also sung by Nagatoro's voice actor herself, Uesaka Sumire. I really like the visuals of the opening. The abstract colors are really pleasing to the eyes. I don't know what the proper term for this type of animation, but I really like the wiggly fonts. This song is definitely a banger. As for the ending, the title is Colorful Canvas, and it's sung together by the VAs of Nagatoro, Yoshi, and Gamo. I think it has a really sweet melody, which is always nice to end an episode. To conclude, I think Nagatoro-san is not as bad as people claim it to be. In fact, it is a really funny and wholesome series. I think it's just a really fun series to watch or read during your free time. I treat Nagatoro-san the same way I treat Tsuruharum and Tonikaku Kawaii. They are all mangas to enjoy during your spare time. Anyway, I highly recommend the manga over the anime because it is more wholesome and hilarious. I hope you will also enjoy reading Nagatoro-san. To wrap up, let's announce the winner for this episode of Best Grill Award. We have 8 female characters in this show: Nagatoro, Maki, Yoshi, Sakura, Sana, Tsunomiya, Nagatoro's older sister, and Orihara. With 6 likes, the winner is none other than the club president, Sana Tsunomiya. Yay! I mean, I bet you guys vote for her because of her massive badonk honkers. As for me, I like Nagatoro, but I think Tsunomiya is best girl. Her reactions and personality are just so cute and hilarious, despite being a new character. I think that's it for today's episode, guys. Thanks everyone for participating in the votes. Follow my Instagram at KiwicFruit if you want to see more, or head over to my YouTube channel, Kiwic. Alright then, I'll see you around. Take care, guys.